Greetings, Legendary Badass here with another installment of Silksong. Let's make sure that I edit the beginning of this out when I was talking without my mic on, or rather muted. We're still playing this game. It's been rough. We're gonna finish drinking the Red Bull we started like 2 nights back. We've got a NOS. We're gonna load up my Yeti holster here. We have another bowl full of peanut M&Ms and Reese's Pieces. How you like those? We're going for the last melody tonight. After chickening out in Bilewater due to a heinous run back. And you know, this is a recurring thing with this game. Every time Silksong looks like it's going to hit its stride, boom, right in the mouth. Oh, you think you're doing good? Hunter's March. Oh, you think you're doing okay? The Last Judge. Oh, you think you're hot shit now? Bilewater. With this pattern understood, we should be able to handle the conductor's melody. I say should. So, if you'd be willing to join me, now's the time to saddle up. We have a few viewers. Go ahead and say hi. The chat is free. My eyes are a little blurry. I slept with my contacts in and then woke up at like 7. And I'm like, oh man, in 30 minutes I need to start a stream. And so that's kind of why we're a little late here. But yes, Bilewater got to me pretty bad. Definitely felt the effects of it. Just letting the chat know it's free there. Almost 46 hours. So we've made it down to the base of Bilewater. I have some slots I don't really have too much use for. Revy! Look at that, the kitty's there. Thank you, $10 super chat, awesome. This game is ridiculous. Red-diculous, that's even better. I died 20 times completing a wish trying to kill the brood mother, only to get 220. The brood mother. That sounds like a Hollow Knight 1 character. I could be wrong. I need to complete a cog heart. I would love to get some mask shards. The broodmother, that sounds like a boss I must have been stuck at or something. Like, no, or maybe broodmother's maybe that's the name of a character in Grounded. I think that's it, actually. Would love to find 3 more mask shards, but you don't have a good system for checking off the stuff you've got. Maybe before we head to the last melody, I could consider... I mean, what are my rewards for some of these? That's the problem, right? I'm missing a polyp. Man, if that gave a mask shard, it might be worth it. There is a key, the apostate key. I could have farmed way more and yeah. The reward for this stuff, and then the rosaries are also kind of fleeting. You can farm rosaries really effectively. So getting a reward that is rosaries, it's kind of like, like maybe early in the game, that's acceptable. When you don't have fast travel locations and farming might be a little tougher to pull off because there's not a lot of sentient beings to bash down. Later in the game, pretty useless. Search for Sherma. I'm wondering if I can get anything here. That looks like a bot right there. I'm sorry, but most of Twitch is a bot. I don't know, Revy. How many mask shards do you have? Or how many masks? I think... Is it going to be Bellheart or Grand Stairway? Oh yeah, Bellheart's... There's still some things to do around Bellheart. There is a mission under Bellheart. Maybe that gives me... You have 6. Okay, well, I think I have 7. I hope you're using the fractured mask. That is a dandy. There is something under Bellheart. There are areas I could yet go. I don't know if I can really explore more of the slab. Where even is Bell? Yeah, there's a space under Bellheart. There's a guy who has some request. And I'm trying to recall what it even is. It's almost like a wish. Also, it's kind of been a little bit since I've been to Bellheart. It might be worth checking in and just seeing if maybe they've got a mask in the shop. I'm a broke guy now, but I can farm. I'm just saying it would be great to have an extra mask. So this guy down below, there's definitely something going on here. I got a crest that lets you use 3 tools. I've heard about that. Is that Architect? But you have to unlock everything else, and the Silk Power is retooling in real time. Yeah, I think I've heard about that one. Some people have said that's a favorite. Now this is news to me here. I haven't seen that. But there is a guy. Now I see, maybe this place is opened up different. I don't recall this. Lot of, come on, game. I'm certainly low on crests. I'm sure I could do more to find these crests, and in the process might even... Maybe this area opens up different in Act 2. I don't recall this. This area must be different in Act 2. Seriously. Now this looks familiar. Very bizarre. There's a, I think this guy who does the dagger throw moves to Bellheart. And then you have an opportunity to do the dagger throw in Bellheart, I believe. I just missed it. The Architect tool, crest. I wanted to save there, see if the map would even update. All right, so finally that map updates. Some people are saying there are a few crests that will strike a little faster. You know, this room over here, I've been wondering forever what it was, what it led to, or anything. And now we kind of know. But there was a guy. What? Silver Bell. One of 8. Maybe you gather the 8 silver bells and you go back to that guy that's digging around a bell. Maybe the bells are from killing these guys? No? Well, it looks like I'm completing a quest. I swear there was a guy down here. I don't know, I might have just finished the game vicariously through you. Have you done the melodies? Because my plan was to do the last melody tonight. I kind of figured what else is there left to do, in a way. You know, I tried Bilewater. Okay, so I think I might have activated this quest a little early in Act 1. And now I'm in the proper area for it to produce these bells. But this guy, there was a guy down there, and he was like, "Hey, I'm looking for something. I don't need you around. Be gone." You know, he was giving me that kind of attitude. Collect the Paula parts from the purple flowers of Shellwood. If the reward for that isn't rosaries, that might be worth doing. Cloaks of Choir, that's probably a rosary reward right there, you know? Balm for the Wounded. I gotta search for Sherma. I don't know where he could be. Screw it, let's open the NOS. I think my NOS has gone flat. Or it doesn't, something's up. It seems much more like juice than I think it's supposed to. Did you open the wall by Bell Beast at Bellheart? I am. It's right here. I've jumped down it. Thank you, Squid, and thank you for being on Twitch and not a bot. Most of the Twitch chatter is, "Hey, so I'm a big fan of your stream. You want to buy a design? So, you want some cheap views?" No, I want expensive views. I want premium views. Why would I want cheap? Well, that didn't make much sense. Where was this guy? Might be right down. I swear there was a guy, and now the game's making it seem like I'm going crazy. So there's some bells down here, if I can find them, to collect. Where's she going? There was a guy. Like, seriously. Yep, we're doing the last melody. I would like to maybe get some quests, but it doesn't really look like that's happening. So we're gonna get out of here. I swear there was a guy, and I think this is his quest with the silver bells, for that matter. I was hoping, maybe Slab? I need another key. Can I get that apostle key? Is it apostle or apostate key? Can I get that in the slab, or do I need to get that somewhere else then go back to the slab? Oh, take. There's another one. Where are these coming from? I seem to be going past them, maybe. We got 4 more silver bells. Is it worth finding the rest? Quest board mission. Yeah, but if they give a shard, if they give a mask shard, that could be worthwhile. I'm wondering what's making them appear. Or are they just kind of laying there? Oh, we have a new quest board quest. Bellheart's Glory. Donation 400. I don't even think I have that. Yeah, 29.
Hello, Meg.
Wow, hello again. Fancy buying something special for your task, whisk you away? No thanks. Did you look up top of Bellheart where you fought Widow? It looks like I have, but could there be silver bells up there, perhaps? That's just saying I've been playing for 15 minutes, that's all. All right, we've got those brothers. Do they offer anything? Miss Savings, we're together at last. My brother and myself, both returned safely. I am pleased you have found one another. If you are planning to venture out again, I would urge you reconsider for the sake of your shells. We know muchly, but we cannot be leaving this home of bells, no more. Here we remain, with shells to survive. But we instead did plan, playing together cleverly. Yes, those pilgrims, them that passed, maybe they will help for small reward, as we have even you, Miss Saving. Yes, saving is done. Our wishes now we ask. Now is time for Miss Courier. Is this the delivery quest? And then you get like a enhanced nail? Well, let's go ahead and activate. Once was common this delivery for the bugs of their camp beside the bone. Now even this is a challenge. Down there at base there are many pilgrims. Journeys start to ready for their climb. These deliveries will give much value. But hold, Miss Courier. Before depart, you must know all deliverings are in needing of great care. Don't does travel missions unless it's the one with food. Okay. Do you need to do all of these to unlock that one? It's called like the Taste of Farloom or something, right? No bump, no shake, no taking funny transport, only leg, craw, wing must be used to see them where they need to be going. Carry the deliverings safe, Miss Courier, cared for like your own shell. Well, I took it. This guy wanted weird stuff. I've got weird stuff to give him. I smell something on you. Heavy with the past you are. You have a relic for me, don't you? Yes, this fits my collection well. Look at what I have. Hey, I'm looking. Surgeon's orders. We gotta remove the claw. Husk marked for cremation. Retrieve dregs. Oof. Bring me more relics of the past. Record seals, idols. Let's gather up the history of the world and hoard it all here. Nice and safe. It's my calling. It's a gather relics. I think I had another one. No, I guess not. So I don't need to do those. Well, I have this thing. If I take the bellway, can I just reload it? Like If ever upon your long road more oil is acquired. Yeah, it'd be nice to get some of that more oil. I think that's the problem. Chakra. Pashka, what child wield needle? This heart home is cut free of its curse. Tell me, was it your blade that brought it safe? My shock would be great if another were managed. My feet. I slew a tall creature above the town, a weaver I suspect, though one twisted in purpose. By voice and claw it aided, perhaps guided the thread that strung the town. Weaver, those vicious old things, to our young, we tell the tales, but we thought them long dead. Only corpses bound in spires. This one still lived, though if it was a weaver, it was broken in a savage way. Its own silk was bound, pinned deep within its shell, in cruel punishment I've not before witnessed. Even broken my envy remains, a weaver fabled skill. To meet one in combat means great challenge and great pride and victory. All right. No, so don't have anything. All right, well, let's see if we can get those bells, shall we? I got half the bells, which kind of tells me that the other half... Oh, shoot. The other half might be above, if that makes sense. I don't need you. I've got double jump and climb. Silver bells. This is where... That might be where the fight was. I think I dropped down. No, clearly I haven't explored this place since then, effectively. Now, the question is, will the bells just appear, or do I need to strike something? I see one. 3 more. The tacked and cogfly weapons. Yeah. Weapons, not so much getting. The Delver thing seems pretty cool. Never really got a use for this. Something about you go to something and you pump it. I don't know. Oh shoot, didn't want to do that. I was thinking maybe it looked to the right a little. This is mapped, right? The tacks are awesome. I think I have a trap that's pretty cool. The sting shard, is that what you mean by tacks, or is it actually called tacks? Surely this will lead to one. No. Clearly I haven't explored this as well as I figured. Dick. Courier swag destroyed. From the damage, huh? So that's leaving the area. Cogfly weapon. I have a cog heart. 2 pieces. I don't know how many pieces is needed and what happens. Maybe that's the stuff you get when you do the missions, the melodies, perhaps. Man, that is not a jump I can make. Hey, how you doing? Okay, where are the bells? They are tax. Okay, so I don't have it. I don't even have the material to make it if I did find it. Well, bad news. I'm not finding these bells. Yeah, craft metal. I don't have any craft metal. I would feel like finishing those cloaks, but you know, I feel like there's probably no real reward for that. All right, guys, let's just go to the conductor, okay? I don't like making you guys wait like this. He said he was gonna go to the conductor, now he's doing this? Maybe those bells randomly appear. Maybe there's certain places for them. I can't really tell. Wisp Thicket. I don't believe so. That doesn't even sound familiar. There's something in Shellwood that there's a quest for a purple thing. That should be really doable. I'm missing one. That's an early area. I could probably, honestly, I could probably explore more of Bonegrave and the likes. So why don't we head that way real quick? Because now I have the double jump, right? Maybe that'll lead to this Wisp Thicket. Wisp Thicket or Wasp Thicket? I'm not so afraid to explore now that I've got a little more health and more acrobatic. I don't think we have any... What the shit? Skull Tyrant is back. Ran over this town. Everyone's hiding. Where the hell's that falling from? Are we about to first time a boss here? This really jump scared the bejesus out of me. First time of a boss in the game, and it finally happened. Did he drop a bell? You guys can come out, I saved you again. I think he broke that bridge. That might have been the bridge I was donating to. You guys okay? No? Still hiding, huh? It's above Greymoor. Now, okay, above Greymoor. That area's not filled in. I don't even, oh. Maybe Underworks and take a left? I could explore Underworks a little more. Did one of them die? There was, I killed the Skull Tyrant on a mission. These guys are hiding, it looks like. In the background, shivering. Their quest board's missing. Maybe if I leave and come back here, load a screen. You guys gonna be okay?
Hello, Mac.
Near your marker in Greymoor, okay.
Ah, here she is. Safe after all. I was worried for your battle with the enormous beast had left you badly wounded. Shames me to have left you in danger there, missy. But I'm no warrior, and my tools ain't no match for a creature like that. Well, it is well that you kept yourself safe. The settlement needs a fixer now, not a warrior. Maybe that's true. Times like these, all we can do is put our heads together and try to rebuild.
You want to donate to the cause. Quest board missing. You have to go to Greymoor first to get to Wisp Thicket. That doesn't make a lot of sense. That marker. Oh, that marker that I marked. Okay, I see you. We'll take the Bellway to Greymoor, okay? Can I look over here in Bone Marrow? Or whatever it is, real quick? There's a big grade off area. The area, okay, yeah, I got you on the orange marker. We'll do that next, I promise. How's everybody's day? You guys gotta tell me how you doing. I didn't need to go down there, but... New area. Full of nothing. Go to the Bell Heart to the first tower at Greymoor and climb up. Gotcha. I was fine until I played this. Revi, am I right? It's like every time this game looks like it's hitting its stride, something happens. Okay, it's working. Hunter's March. All right, no, I've got the hang of it. The Last Judge. Okay, no, wait, I'm good now. Bilewater. I don't think guys were here. Oh, that place I marked? I think that was in Graymore. I think that was a hut, like a hut. And this guy was like, go away, you don't have what I'm looking for. I'm not into them women kind. I want a manly man. He was saying something like that. I'm pretty sure. And I had to leave. And that's what and above that is where I found the explosives, the grenade stuff, the plim blooms or whatever. Pretty sure that's what that marker was about. I'm pretty sure that's what that was. So maybe you give him the thing and he goes, okay, fine, you can go to the thicket. That's why I love and hate this game. It's for the challenge, right? I think you got to be a bit of a masochist to like this game. It's so sadistic. You kind of like being tortured just a little bit. You may not have been... Maybe I'll find that polyp? I don't know. Forgot about that vomity guy. Wormways. Oh man, I hate this spot. No, you don't need to talk to Yarnaby to get the... Okay, well, I'll go there and see what you're talking about, because I thought that was, his whole thing was like, I didn't have something, he didn't like the girl parts on Hornet, something like that. Westboard? An icon of hope. Oh, come, give me a break. Okay, you know what? What is it? The road is hard. I have the stuff. Fine. I do get plenty of shards. These games are better than the Souls games, though. I haven't played any Souls games. You know what, though? I might actually own Dark Souls by virtue of games with gold. You guys mind if we take a look at that real quick? Still needing co-op? Yeah, dude, can you imagine this game with co-op or the God Home content boss rush with co-op? Beat all the bosses in the column, you know, with co-op. Just imagine that. Wrap your head around that and tell me that doesn't sound badass, right? Tell me that doesn't sound like something a sequel would have added to a game. All right, let's look at my games with gold. I think I might actually have a Dark Souls game here. No, I don't. Man, I know I came across it someplace. Maybe it's just I saw it was real cheap. If they add co-op to this in DLC, blame me. Yeah, it needs 4K, it needs HDR, you heard me. Did I stutter? Dark Souls is the best one, but still not as good. I think there's a Dark Souls remastered that occasionally is in the $10 or less range. Hollow Knight is a single-player game. There isn't anything saying that it has to remain so. All right, we're going to do the travel. I actually took down a boss tonight. Got nothing for it. No rosary, no attaboy, more of a, oh, you're back. I have to fix this sign. Let me think how the best way to get here is. I think I have to go up that tower a bit. On the left, I think I can head up there. Right now I've got that block on with the silk. I haven't had a great use for it. Honestly, the other thing does... You know what? I think I can climb up there kind of weird now. Not really. Dude plays doctor, does chemistry quiz on stream. Dude play doctor, do chemistry. Are you talking about someone else? There's a doctor doing a chemistry quiz. Well, at least I'm killing these guys effectively. Better needle, right? All right, we're almost there. Didn't you make a video hating on Silksong? I did. Gigad352. And then I made one asking if it's too hard. I thought it had a really cool thumbnail. The thumbnail gods disagreed. Maybe I'm not in the right spot. Yeah. Here we go. I was piss broke for a second there, and now I've got plenty of these. You know what? This being a bell area, maybe there's some of those silver bells. All right, so here's the guy. Are you saying that there's maybe like a locked bell home? Call out.
No.
So I say, unless you brought a worthy specimen with something truly nasty inside, bust. Otherwise, leave the great Barnaby at peace.
Dark Souls 3 did runbacks. Oof. The best they were more like sprints. Oh, it did them the best. Okay. Though I'm curious, did you change your mind about the game? Gigad, you might be new here. I have never changed my mind about anything. It served me well for almost 50 years. Why start now? So I may make supplementary content about it. Okay, once I beat it, I have a few things to add. Maybe that kind of video could happen. Go left and climb up. Yeah, this is where I got my explosives, was right here. Pogo, you have to down pogo on a spike. I'm not quite that old, I'm 40. Lions chase you. Yeah, but I'm kind of like stationary. I try to get Grok to punch me in the face with a boxing glove, but I didn't see any way to really pull that off. Down pogo a spike. Go right and climb up. Okay, hold on here. Maybe like this way a little bit? I'm not seeing where to go. The other guy's like, wait, you're greater than 50 or less than 50? Like, you look way older than 50. Like, it's not Yarnaby. Okay, gotcha. But I'm not seeing where anything leads to Wasp Thicket. It's not by Yarnaby. Go back. You might be a minute behind. Maybe you want me up here. That corner up there. I'm in the corner. Or maybe okay, maybe do you guys want me here? I'll give you a minute to decide. I'm gonna snack. Sort of like where my cursor is. Do you live with your parents? Yep. More corner. I'm kind of like my parents are kind of old, so it's kind of like I'm caretaker. No, you're in the right spot. Go where you see the rotating spikes. Rotating spikes. Well, see, I don't see rotating spikes. Am I gonna have to whip out my phone and look here? Wait, is that a spot? Rotating spikes. But I was said to have been in the right spot. It's over. Go to the scissor enemies. Oh, okay. Oh, do I need to go up further, perhaps? Actually, no, you're in the wrong spot. Go to the other highest. Okay. I'm headed there now. Folks, the cracks are starting to show. Go. Oh, shoot. What am I? The cracks are starting to show. Go up. I'm not quite at the highest point yet. There's a little bit higher, maybe. But I'm at the right spot. Okay, let's look for a down pogo spike. On the left. This is Act 2. Not a whole lot up to go. Oh, 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 oh. That was so deceptive. There's hardly any there's a little bit of wood right there and it's in the dark. Oh, great game design, guys. Yep. Oh God, Act 2. You're right. You gotta grab onto the wall. Okay. On the right, there's a bench. Okay. Well, let's look at the bench then. That looks kind of bad. The bench was hidden in a punching bag. We're still doing the last melody, guys. I'm sorry. I named the stream for that. That is what we should be doing. Unless maybe we'll have to name the next stream the last melody and do this stuff. I'm sure this would be a complete pain in the ass without the double jump, right? And the claw line and everything else. You missed it slightly, shopkeeper. I won first try to boss for the first time in this game. What was right there? Really? Go back to Bilewater? Revy. Metroid Dread I need to find on sale. Or some... I can't justify $60 for a game that doesn't have a... when it gets a Switch 2 edition and I can find like a used copy, I'll be down for that. Totally. That was one of the best demos I've ever played. That demo is some game's full game. Like, no, real talk. Okay, is there a way to avoid those guys? Shit. Okay, we're going up there. I just lost all my damn stuff. Heard Act 3 is where things get better. That sounds like a funny joke. No way to beat these guys? Like, what do you do? Okay, so they can be beat. Shit, me. Oh my... That's probably a masked shard up there. We're going for it, boys. We're going for it. That's so horrible. Lock on missiles. Shaw. Maybe run past a couple of these. Did you go to the memoriam at the Citadel? I don't think so. Why back to Bilewater, Revy? That place was a little much, wasn't it? Mask? Bone scroll. Well, I don't have a map of this place, do I? Nope. When you don't have a map, the game starts you down here in the corner. It's like, oh, you don't have a map? Start here. Find yourself. Good luck. And now you gotta play Where's Waldo. So I do have a map. Then how come it's not centering on me? The mist was kind of creepy. I don't mind. There might be more to do in the mist. I didn't really mind that area. I kind of like the concept. How it does kind of like Breath of the Wild's Lost Forest. Okay, is there a way to the right? What is wrong with my damn map? Okay, so here's the right. Okay, equip the flame guard. That gif of Drake going like, oh yeah, like he looks like he's working a job. Holy jeez. Dude's like teleporting. Oh no! Not these! Okay, let's just go in. It's one big troll, man. There's a mask! There's a mask shard! Okay, we're equipping the flame shit. Anything for turning in those bone scrolls? The guy's just like, yes, yes, give me more. One big troll job from beginning to end. It's like they said, oh, you guys were being impatient, huh? You guys thought it was a meme. You thought it was being funny that we weren't giving you any Silksong, huh? Okay, we'll give you some Silksong. You want some Silksong? Here's your Silksong. Does this guy die? Ugh. He can die. What a... She didn't grab it. Okay, we can make this. Need to destroy the cages. Those cages take quite a few hits, man. Kind of problematic. Boy, does that require a precise claw line, doesn't it? Deep down inside, I'm having a blast. Oh goody, a way out. That's why you could fall here. Probably doesn't much matter if I get killed, right? I still have that mask. Whether I make it to the bench or not, I hope. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit that bench. Relief. Perchance do you guys know where I could find 2 more masks? I know there's one in the slab, but I don't have the apostate key. Is it still worth looking around the slab, maybe? I could go west of Wisp Thicket, perhaps. Maybe there's a boss over there. Go left from the bench. these guys. There's something. You son of a bitch! It has a heat-seeking missile on it! That needs to be reported to the Better Business Bureau. I don't even think you can parry any of that. Rosary necklace. Yeah, you gotta kind of try to ignore them, right? What are you saying about local pharmacy? Is that the name of a hidden area? Why is the if I have the map, how come it's not actually lining up with any of this? Like, what is the deal? It looks like Underworks has more for me to explore. If perhaps there could be a mask there. Arena fight. Something happened. Father of the Flame. It's the Wicker Man, boys. Oh, this is even worse. I'm imagining you have to take out all of these. Don't go too far. Yeah, destroy the fire cages. It's a big Nicolas Cage joke. He was in the Wicker Man remake. It's clearly a Nicolas Cage joke. That's why there's fire in the cages, guys. Clip that, you know. Did you know Team Cherry's a big Nicolas Cage fan? In the wisp thicket, you can find the Wicker Man, right? Okay, I think I can handle them. You said don't go too far. I don't see how you don't go too far. It kind of seems like you gotta go there. I need to use that ability more, don't I? The dive. I'll never finish it, and it only took me 40 hours for the true ending in Hollow Knight. I'm trying to recall how long it took me for that one. It took me a ways, that's for sure. No, that's different. Well, I think we should finish this boss. They made the game long, but it's almost like they're upset at the fans. What if we swim down here? They're like upset at the fans for or making a meme out of it taking forever, so they gave you a very brutal game. Does that make sense? I feel like that's what they did. They decided to troll the fans. Unfortunately, I'm not generating any silk. It looks like making contact with that torch is hurting too. I know I'm awful, Pol Pot. I almost had all of those. No way to generate silk here, is there? Oh, you remember the previous channel name. Nice. Look at the damage I'm taking here. And then he wants to teleport. Don't fight the flame boss. What? But I'm already there. Why not? He's got some difficult things going on, sure, but we all have our issues. If all I have to do is take out these flames, I'm fine. I'm not even sure what hit me there. I feel like I'm making progress. I just got to dodge those a little bit and I'll be fine. This guy can run past. What? Use the drill. Gotcha. Smart thinking. I'm off screen. Alright, I got you, bitch. Now what? Anonymous Shade. Was that the girl that got triggered over me saying that the game ripped off mechanics from Ori? And then it was like, but I didn't say it the way she said it, and then she had like a real fit. I think that's the name I haven't heard in a while. You can get silk from the red bugs, but not the firebirds. How much longer is the fight with that guy? Anyhow, I think she probably moved on with whatever she was making content about. I don't know. I think she was really into. Here, we'll get silk here, and then we'll sit at the bench. Just to have some silk loaded up. Well, I just used a ton of tool, didn't I? Where's shards? That'll work. I need the silk in phase 2. Maybe this boss is not worth fighting. This game just generally takes it out of you. It really does. It's like, how much abuse can you handle? Usually I can run past him. I'm gonna have regerts here. Knocked me down. Oh man, I wasn't getting any leverage there on my pogo. That's just abuse. That's just abuse. Screw this boss. I'm sorry. It can't be done. He's not worth fighting unless you want an easier way to get longer nail tool. I don't know. Do you think $20 is worth the pain Silksong gives? No. I'm playing it for free, Game Pass, right? If you use Microsoft Rewards to get Game Pass, then I'm playing it free, if that's what you mean. How many phases does he have? How do you do damage to him in phase 2? I'm not collecting shards there. I'm not collecting shards. I'm going to run out of pogo. I mean, I'm going to run out of Delver Drill. Those are very meaty fire cages. Very meaty. Maybe if I had a sharpened nail, another sharpened nail, maybe it'd be worth a shot. Hit the cage in the middle. Can you generate silk hitting that cage? I don't know, guys. That's just so brutal. How about the slab? Is it worth going to the slab? Can I get a... No, don't. Don't go to the slab. I would really like to get another mask. I need 2 more shards. We know we have a tough boss up here. Whoops. Let's mark that as a boss. Let's mark where we're at as a boss also. Resin Brick! Welcome! You know, I'm just getting destroyed over here. That's no big deal. There are things to do in the underworks. I have doors open on the underworks. Perhaps worth exploring? I mean, hell, I can take a bell thing here. There's an elevator. Drop down. Might be something here. Might be something over there. There's something down here. Also could take an elevator. I have a little bit more looking around I could possibly do before we head over to the melody. Look at this. See, the slab, there's some doors, right? But there's also that outside area. The outside, this thing is, well, the Citadel's kind of a big area. But what's the best way to get down? Do any kind of reward for talking to the flea guys? I've sure found a lot of fleas. No? All right. To the right, we've got a bell. We can go to the Citadel. Where per se in the Citadel? Squid, because it's kind of like... Oh, I'm losing stream. Everybody's leaving, man. Spool extender for collecting a certain number of fleas. Honestly, I've caught a lot of fleas. I think it might be worth checking in with them. Not 30, but maybe 15. I don't know. See, were they down? This was the Moorwing fight. When are you gonna finish act? I'm trying. I guess I gotta go get that melody.
Look here, all these lively flock to our caravan. Thanks to you and your hunting, our numbers are grow grand. Mayhap in time we could grow to match even those caravans of the fabled past. Ah, to see so many safe and welcome sight, Flea Master. Oh, that's her. Flea Master. Their playful cheer suggests you are a fine steward for the swelling troop. Such kind words, Miss Hornet. How lucky we are to have found a friend so fair. But now we must away. These moors have been to our host long enough. It is time to climb and hoist towards drier caves. Good friend, please. Would you join us on this next journey? I'm gonna say yes for the hell of it.
Maybe he'll give me something. Wonderful, wonderful. These fleas will be overjoyed to share their next journey with our favored companion. Yes. I don't know when Act 2 ends. I guess the next melody might end it. Is that all the ones at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? Nah, it's hard to say. Maybe not 15. There might be an achievement at 15 anyway. I think there's an achievement at 15 and one at 30. Another journey complete and a new high spot for our rest. Upon the doorstep of that mighty citadel, no less. It is fortunate that all our companions survived the trek, Flea Master. Oh shit. The howling rise beside and the tangled wood before it have both claimed the lives of countless bugs. Indeed, a perilous ascent. Maybe it was your company that brought us luck, Miss Hornet. It surely put a flea at ease to have you and your weapon riding close. Ah, and before the road steals you away from us again, allow me to offer you a humble gift. One of the little ones found a pale artifact while digging about in the sands, a spiny, cold sort of thing. I see no use for it with we fleas, so of course we are all too pleased, eager even to bestow it upon our dear friend. Okay, glad I talked to him. Budget. So budget animation and Osama bin Laden here are brothers, huh? Not enough to heal twice, but man, if you really cranked that out far enough, you could heal twice, as people are saying. Well, Blasted Steppes. It kind of looks like there's things yet to explore in Blasted Steppes for that matter. Where this isn't mapped. This was the Citadel area. Use spool extender for what? It extended it. I've got a multi-binder. I don't have spool extender. The extender thing was the right here, right? It's pretty cracked. Or get charged attack. It's a piece of a thing that goes. It does. It's not a. I don't think it functions. Whoa. Hold on. What do we got to inspect here? I don't have any. It's a tool. Well, it's a tool I don't have. I haven't actually climbed up here, I guess. Is that a mask? No, it's another one. It's another spool extender fragment. Okay. Spool fragment. I just got two really quick. I guess I need to find this tool you're speaking of. Budget, I have half the mind to think that you're also Osama bin Laden and you guys are just like, you just swap between your phone and your computer. Very weird this seems to be not marked. Unfortunately, traveling with this guy took me pretty far from anywhere. Bruh, that's not true. Didn't you say your brothers? Why does it look like there's more to travel here? Kind of shows up as unexplored for some reason. There's a mask shard under Blasted Steppes. I wonder if I've gotten it. I'm grinding rosaries in Silksong. That sucks. I've been there. And shell shards, of course. Oh man, I can make that jump now. Oh, that'd make the walk back here so much easier, right? Oh my god. So there was a couple of spots here I haven't explored. Oh yeah, this I didn't use because there's access to a Bell Beast. Go to the Bell Beast station and go to Blasted Steps, and don't go up the Blasted Steps. The Mask Shard is below. So go down from here. Hold on, I'm gonna go sit at Bellheart. You sit at the Bellheart bench and then just come back to Blasted Steps. And Squidward Goku. When I first started seeing Goku in Xbox usernames, it's near Blasted Steps. Okay, so you're saying honestly not at, but near. I only need 2 more, and I've got another hit point thing. See, I might have been there though, right? Looks like I've explored that spot you're speaking of. There's a space below the bell and to the left I kind of want to take a look at. Maybe even up and left of there too. I just want to look around a little bit. You know, fill out that map just a little bit. That if it looks like I've cleared that area, then maybe I've already gotten that. I have the magnetite dice. Yep, those are pretty badass. Saved my life many times, I have. This, I don't think I was able to go in very far. Cause see, that required a double jump. Oh, is that the thief? It is. Oi there. What's a fancy prancy bug like you creeping into Grendel's cozy little nook for? Heard we had some nice stuff, did ya? Oh, all kind of tasty goodies find their way here, that's for sure. Maybe he's got a shop now. I care little for how you procured your goods, thief. If you have something worth trading, I may part with my rosary. So she's like, you know, stolen stuff be damned, I'll take it. The gambling, you had to like count to 13 and release to throw the dice right. Once you kind of got it down, you had a bit of an edge. Well, we may say no to a fair swap, hey? Now, take a look at what we've got. See, you know that... Oh, we can complete the spool! We can get another spool piece! The Psalm cylinder, I don't think I need those. A crafting kit, ooh. That makes the tools sharper, right? Oh, he's got good stuff. Guys, I'm sorry, but we may spend the next 30 minutes grinding shit. Snitch pick, thief mark, sign yourself as a thief and scoop up more rosaries from bested foes. Just watch it when you're snitching that you don't lose some of your own. There's some stuff here worth getting. Basic tool of the job, hey? Throw your big needle and scratch shiny straight off your target shells. Snitch pick. I think, man, it's not cheap. It's not cheap, but I need the spool extender and I need the crafting kit. If I'm doing more damage, if I've got maxed out and the cog flies, get pull-up pouch. Get pull-up pouch and cog flies for optimal grinding. I have some of that stuff. Okay, I could equip. Gotcha. So we need 1400-ish. Quite a bit. 1450, maybe? 60? 12? 13? Yeah, it's quite 1420, I think. I don't think I need the Psalm cylinder. The dark area in Blasted Steps. The dark area. Wormways? Look, I can go all the way down, and you said there might be a shell below Blasted Steps. That's... Do you mean wormways? Not wormways. Okay. There's Moss Home below Blasted Steps. There's also a space I haven't explored down below slightly. Perhaps worth looking. Is it next over? So does he show up as a vendor now? He doesn't. Maybe he will once I sit down. It's easier if you go to the Shellwood Bell Beast station. Okay, I got you. Let me go down here and look at this room. So he had something that allowed you to farm rosaries better. In between Big Area and Bell Station. I feel like I might be going the direction you're talking about. Oh shit. The great conch flies. Alright, they look very telegraphed. They did. Shit! As I'm healing, as I started healing. My God! I jumped, I swear. Easy boss, yeah, I just wasn't particularly equipped. You know, I think I don't need the magma bell. I kind of like this bad boy. Easier, boss. Well, I still choked it. It caught me off guard. But I'm probably pretty advanced, you know. I'm well near the end of Act 2, I guess. So I should be able to, you know, I should be pretty powerful compared to it. Wanted to see if it marked our boy. Yeah, he's a vendor now. Nice. The boss is worth it. It's not bad at all. I died 2 times. Okay, gotcha. Now, some of you are saying the boss isn't worth it, but okay. I'm sure he would probably be, you know, a real pain in the ass if I was lower. Also, I don't have the right... I don't have a lot of the right stuff, really. That was stupid. I was moving. See, I think this ability is gonna jack him up good though. Man, I find that like a magnet, don't I? I guess back to the wall when he's gonna spit might make it a little easier to dodge. It's gonna have a hard time connecting. I got him. Second try. Oh, you want to run off? No? You want more later? Okay, I see you. You need to fight does two stands of Carrick location to get the chestnut food. Heal. Nice. Okay. That's about the way a gamer of my skill should be handling bosses. It shouldn't take more than 5 times. You know, 1 to get surprised, whatever, get equipped, you know, something of the like, but I shouldn't be getting, like, wrecked by bosses for hours on end. And then I do something like that. I'm gonna wait that out. Oh wow, we're way out there. That might be as far as that goes. Let's head to the right. Enter! Alright, what's this guy's voice? What's this guy's voice? Nicolas Cage? Nicolas Cage. So rude to raise a pinstress from their deep meditation. You carry on with that kind of brash behavior, and you're likely to be stuck quick through. I'm surprised to find a bug of sound mind alive in such an inhospitable place. You are a warrior, learned in the blades of this land. I, a pinstress, you needle there might fit your fare. Strange as it is and all, but it's the pin that the curious weapon of the Farloom. Given I'm now awake, maybe you'd fancy a little training. Care to test the power of a pinstress? Might even with this old master could show you a thing or two. Sure. Pinstress is a dude now named Nicolas Cage. Bold choice, needle bug. Let's get our shells a shaking. Whoa, hold on. Use the claw line. Oh my god. That looked kind of cool. Needle strike. I didn't even have to QT or nothing. Charge power in the needle, then release as a deadly attack. Does that have to be equipped? How grand to face an opponent with a bit of energy. You're a skilled one, clear enough. I hope my training has granted some insight. Ha! How was the Nicolas Cage, guys? Tip for the Nicolas Cage. Tip for the Nicolas Cage. All right, no, okay. Use the claw line. I swear I had an ability like that in the OG game. It's just here now. No, it's just here now. So, am I near this? Try other crests. You did. Okay, but where is the mask shard? Below? You said big area below. Okay, I can look around in there from the bone bottom. I'm lacking crests. Big time. Left of the pinstress. Okay. I didn't see anything left, sorry. No one wants to comment on the impressions? Atticus, I just did a pretty good Nicolas Cage. Nobody said shit. Oh, I see right there. All right, let's wait for the winds to die down. All right, here we go. You know what? Might want to swap something out here so that I can get more claw line in, right? So I feel. This right here does a pretty good job of giving me a little extra. Sands of Carrick. Face Off. I don't really have a John Travolta impression. Peach. Oh, I could eat a peach for hours. Like, that's kind of how I started my my Nicolas Cage, learning Nicolas Cage, was trying to do it the way they do in the movie. Okay, hold up here. Gotta float under somehow. Float under, grab. Float, grab. I don't really see the spot there. Double dash jump. Claw line. I see. Oh, shite. Honestly, I should just fall, and then it'll put me back up there. No! Okay, from here, maybe jump to the wall on the right. Squid believes in me. Nice. I think I could jump to that wall on the right and then hit it. I hadn't seen it in a while. It was delightful. Some could argue the last of the classic action movies. I honestly, in my big video that I've been teasing, I need to shoot this week. I'm gonna reshoot it. History, the rise and fall of action movies. I'm actually calling Con Air the last of the classic action films. The grand send-off is Bad Boys 2. Just letting you guys know. And that's going to be a member exclusive for a while, by the way. Not that it's going to have anything too outrageous in it, but... But that could be, that's like going to be like my magnum opus. I would like for that to be like a 30-minute video, like with all the clips and everything, but I just don't know if I can do that without getting into massive trouble. Why? As I'm there. Bench, please. The big rock. Well, that guy took the big rock for me. It probably would have killed me. Coral sways, clear water flows upon our river free of time. There's no bench. There's no bench. The Silksong autobiography, you know, like that's like the name of the biography, right? Or the documentary, the Netflix documentary on the making of Silksong. There's no bench. I'm gonna, when I pitch this that to Netflix, that's what I'm titling it. What do we got here? Yep, that looked fragile. I couldn't tell. Revy, I'm sorry. I've been led over here and we aren't doing the final melody just yet. Sorry. I've been wanting to get more mask shard to better prepare for it. Nice, messed that up. Sorry, Revy. I may have to use the title of this stream again for the next stream Wednesday. No stream tomorrow. It's Alien Earth Day. As fun as Cage and Travolta are, Alessandro Naval, I don't really shines as the eccentric. Really? He wasn't as eccentric. He was kind of downplayed. Sure we're thinking the same thing there? Pollux? I'm Castor Troy! Pollux was kind of, basic. Okay, we're doing all right. We're doing okay. Leave the area and go to Shellwood, Belby Station, go left. Really? If you don't finish the game, then who will? I don't know. Who's going to take over the world when I'm gone? Who says that? The group therapy session leader, who says that? Who's going to take over the world when I'm gone? Isn't that touching? This last one didn't look like something I could stand on. Oh my god, I was right there. I got all 16 mask shards? I read there was 20. This doesn't look like it's that hard with the double jump, but I'm making it look hard. Is there a way out of here? Well, that didn't do what I thought it would do. What's this? Heat-seeking missile. Memory locket, okay. Last 4 in Act 3. The way Pollock speaks is so weird. Found it really funny. It's been I think it's been a couple years since I watched that, but the reality is it's probably been, the way time goes anymore, it's probably been 8 years since I watched Face Off. You know what I mean? Let's see if I can get out of this area first, guys. This is a pretty cool mechanic, I'll say. I don't know, guys. Worth it going up there? It's Uncharted. How big is Act 3? How many? I heard it was like the same game over again. Like you have to just do more in each area. Probably adds aspects to or changes the environment. Something like that. I don't want to know too much. W memory locket. That doesn't mean with memory locket, right? It's like, good, you got a memory locket. Nice. I hope. Okay, you said go to Shellwood. Leave the area and go to Shellwood Belby Station and go left. See, my imagination is that, oh, you think you're done with the game? You did the thing up there? Okay. Now you have to go do all the bosses again. That's my imagination of what they probably had in mind. Okay, well, we can get out of here and hit the station. The Shellwood Bell Beast and go left. Why not just drop down from where I am? I don't understand. Leave the area and go to Shellwood Belby Station and go left. I mean, I think I could just drop down from where I'm at, right? So sad to say they couldn't make a film as good as Face Off if they lives of Pinch. John Woo, boy, did he crash out. I don't know what happened. I think his movies ended up looking a little too derivative to the rest of Hollywood stuff in a way. Suck a cow piss lolly. That is going to give me nightmares. You're saying trust, okay. I don't really understand why I can't. Wait. Is that new?
Oh, welcome, Miss Grown Up. Come and inspect the red rocky creatures. Like, no, we have found a very big one, fresh but not too fresh.
A pair of beasts attacked me here, burrowing through the stone with their spiral shells. I cut this one down and the other fled.
Oh, Ma, really? New wishes that she had the pair. She could have studied more, or much. Unluckily, I missed such a big feast of learnings. Oh. She and her like have red rocky shells and protect their softness. Inside is very sweet.
Inside is very sweet. She eating it? What is she?
Very hard to crack when them open, though, so it is best to wait. It is always best to wait.
You gonna give me a quest here? No? Alright, you're saying trust you. Just exit and then take that station, huh? I'm gonna do that. If I can get back up there. that rock killed him. Is it worth trying to do a John Travolta impression? I'm sure it can be done, but I don't know. John, did you diss my Scientology bro Travolta? His wife, Kelly Preston, man, was she a beard? You know, I'll have you know, Kelly Preston is 1-0 against Tom Cruise in on-screen fights. Kelly Preston beat him up. Tom Cruise gets the best of a whole lot of people, but he loses a fight to Kelly Preston. Everything is a rare achievement in this game. That should tell my... Oh my god, you're right. Actually, let's take a look at that. Imagine you put as much time in as I have. Okay, so that's... What am I? Like 2 short of 15 right there on the fleas. That's an 8.5. These are kind of done. Open all Farland Bellways. Bind all silk skills. Shit, I'm only halfway. I think everything that pops says rare achievement though, doesn't it? How hurt am I? Okay, you said go to Shellwood and go left. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Where is it? Shellwood. It's grayed out. I didn't buy it. Should I just jump down this hole, this vertical column? Didn't she? She did. She died from... God, I think it was the worst thing of all. Breast cancer with her awesome rack. That is, I think that's what got her. I think she was fighting a private breast cancer battle. You know, she was probably like, with these, I'm sorry, I, you know, didn't early detect or decided, you know what, I'm going down swinging. I can't lose my jugs. Kelly Preston, by the way, I may do a, director's cut review of one of her videos, one of her movies. I've got it on Blu-ray, picked it up sometime back. Secret Admirer, where C. Thomas Howell has the conflict of, let's see, Lori Loughlin in her prime is all over him, but he kind of wants Kelly Preston. Oh, the dilemma. Oh, if only it was that easy in high school, right? Jesus Christ. Don't go too far down. Okay, I got you. I'm going to jump into the Shellwood area, but not too far down. The thing is, it says it's well explored, so I probably actually have the mask shard you're talking about. Possibly. Okay, I can relate. I'd sooner let cancer take me than lose my hair. Oh, Atticus has a full head of hair. Guys, I have been approached vigorously by a hair supplement company that helps stop the shedding process so that your hair stays on longer. And I said, look, if there's anything I have besides my wits, good look, charm, athleticism, health, humor, impressionability, it's my hair. But recognizing that my viewers may be interested. Very bottom of Blasted Steps. Okay, we're going. No, Kelly Preston. Oh, wait. Frayed Rosary. One of the best racks. One of the best racks. Maybe I went too far down. Okay, I'm at the very bottom of Blasted Steps. Now what? Go left. And maybe up here? Maybe, hold on, there is a bit of an unexplored thing over here. Up above. I see a little bit of a spot. I think I'm going towards it. Double jump, take me home. Secret Admirer's not a movie I grew up with by any means. I didn't see it until high school, but I was listening to the commentary track, the Jewish guy who like wrote, directed, or whatever. He's like, yep, that's what happened to me. I had that. This is based on what happened to me, my experience. I'm like, yep, sure. Girls this hot are throwing themselves at you, right? I was standing in my crown a year ago. It's weird because my family, I had one guy. We've got like people in my family who kept their hair into 70s. And then we have the rest of the guys are bald. So people think my younger brother's actually my older brother. I don't see a way up there. She goes over here and she says she can't go any further. I cannot yet leave this land until I slay its source. This kingdom's hunger for me will never abate. She talks like somebody that took a shot at Charlie. Do you think that was rigged? I mean, I think... Look, I don't think that the whole thing was a setup, but there's something going on there in relation to... the cover-up. Like, they're really wanting not to get the trans furry in trouble, so they've concocted a... Okay, it's like, so I've heard this theory that they used AI to try to generate a conversation for 20-year-olds, someone in their 20s, but instead it did someone from the 1920s. And that's why they talk funny in their transcript. I think there's a real possibility of that. Is this where you want me to go? There's something up there and I cannot reach it. Maybe I need another kind of jump. Sprint on the ledge, jump at the end of the ledge, and use claw line. And use double jump. You think I can do it? Vaughn, want to know how I got these jeans? Oh my god! I could do a bit of a Heath Ledger's Joker for a character. I could maybe pull that off. Atticus, that's what we call him because actually you guys can't call him anything, can you? You guys probably can't see him in the chat he's from the UK, guys. They have super strict censorship laws, okay? So in order for him to show up in the chat, you can either read it on the left or I can pull this up. And then I have to manually go over here and hit live instead of top, and then I think you guys will see him. I think. Let me know if the rest of you can see Atticus now. I have the abilities. A little fight in you. I like that. I haven't done the Ledger Joker in a while. I'm gonna have to look into that some. Let's see. Can you double jump and then claw line? And then nope. Do you have Silk Speed anklets? Yellow tool. Sure don't. Never heard of it. I was gonna say, do you guys see him now? Do you guys see him? It might be you have to hit live instead of top on your end. I don't know. Almost. This is brutal. You still don't see him? Hit live on your end instead of top chat, and maybe you'll see it. My God, I almost had it. In fact, you know what? While we're here, let's pin your... Revy gave me a super chat early there. Where is that? Hell, if I go to top fan funding, here we go. Can I pin your chat? Put user in timeout. Well, I don't want to do that. Remove, go to channel activity. How come I can't pin that? God. You know, maybe maybe there's been too many chats since then and I can't scroll up all the way. I don't on YouTube's end of things. I almost had that. No, they're trying. The shooter's boyfriend roommate is a trans furry. Trans furries, humans in disguise. But yeah, I think that they're trying really hard to not. Well, we got to protect that community, guys. They're a protected group. We got just give them some kind of cover. Use AI to generate some kind of cover conversation for them. Go to the map and mark the very far right of Farfield. Farfield. Transferees. Robots. Oh, I see something over here. Maybe that's something worth looking at. I got really close. That's almost too far of a jump. Puts her under. The shooter of Charlie, I don't want to say too much and get kind of like soft demonetized or whatever. Ugh. Okay, now what? Son of a bitch! Still, I think the whole charade is fake. There are too many anomalies. There's weird shit happening. How come we have not heard an official example or any official saying there's a possibility that the bullet hit his bulletproof jacket, vest, ricocheted, and then hit the artery, and that's why the bullet was stuck under the skin instead of, you know, the powerful gun shooting through it? How come we haven't heard that yet from any officials? That's putting me under it. That's kind of bad. This Team Cherry did not test this goddamn game. The rock saved me. Welcome to the rock. Okay. Mask shard. Oh my God. There better be a damn... If there isn't a mask shard, we're looking at a possible rage quit. Why? Why this guy? Figure just get the help. It keeps going! Maybe I can farm some silk. It's gonna be a frayed road. Rage quit. That I swear. Double damage for that? I saw the prize. I think it was a mask shard. The Red Bull Rage sip, yeah. No, our players love it when cheap shit happens to them. We need more cheap shit happening. Give them a room that's dark as hell, and then things are falling from them, from the sky for the hell of it. They love it. I don't think I can get back up there without dying 5 times. There actually was a bench here. Is that worth climbing to? Actually, I may not be able to get up there. Well. Sometimes she makes a sound that sounds like Maggie's pacifier from The Simpsons. You hear it? You hear that? Maggie's pacifier, listen for it. When she sticks onto the rock. Should be a bench. I want to sit on this bench just to put me a little closer. You think Charlie survived? I don't think so. That looked really horrific. I mean, look, I have a lot of negative things to say about him. I think he's the bagman for the GOP and Trump's agenda. I don't think he deserved what happened. But I think that Trump went out of his way to blow a lot of the stuff out of proportion so that they can make him a martyr for Trump's benefit. People showed up at that memorial because they wanted to... First try. Oh my God. You want to be part of history, right? So you want to see the big event. That's why people show up for stuff. His wife walking out there, as someone put it on Twitter X, like Cody Rhodes with the pyro. That's not a good look. All right, we're gonna try to be careful here, boys. He's with George Floyd. Grok, draw George Floyd and Charlie Charlie Cox, Charlie Day, playing a game of pickup basketball or something, right? Oh my God. If I can get to my cocoon, I haven't. I've wanted to, but no. If I can get to my cocoon, look right up there, man. You son of a bitch! There's a mask shard. I need more masks. And there's a mask shard up there. Not to mention the fact that this widow clearly mourning next to a dummy. Those hands are clearly plastic. I didn't see the, did they have an open casket thing going? I didn't see I saw they set up a lot of, a ton of, what is it, bulletproof glass, you know? Even though it already has maximum security in, like, what was, like, a football stadium. Probably need to run jump that. Honestly, the last melody might be the next stream, guys. I'm sorry, I'll have to just reuse this name again. We'll just have to rename this stream, okay? I'm sorry if any of you are upset that I'm not doing last melody. Is that even remotely fair? Not at the funeral? What was there, another plastic dump? I'm not familiar with what you're talking about. Okay, hold on. Not the funeral, but she posted a pic of her Instagram where we just see his hands. Oh gosh, looked very fake. Plus, it makes I think they plaster you up. They inject you with a lot of stuff. A lot of things happen. We're doing it, boys. Nothing stupid up ahead, please. Nothing stupid. Nothing stupid. Here we are, born to be kings. We're the hornets of the far loom. Yeah. Anything else around here? Way down, maybe? All right, just try to get out. Go to the place you mark in Farfield. Is that going to give me another mask? Hold on, don't tell me. I want to be surprised when it's Frayed Rosary. Ooh, stupid bug, you go squish now. But Dad, don't you remember? Flanders the unquestionable Lord Master of the universe. Probably don't have the rosaries to buy this bellway. Oh, actually I do. I could crack some open. Yeah, okay. You're saying yes, and after I told you, don't tell me. But I did ask first. I think it's an achievement to get all the bellways, right? In you go. Video analysis shows bullet wound is simply a dot which hovers over Kirk's net. Like, looked pretty damn convincing to me. You can't rig that up and for live action. That all that blood that comes out, super gruesome stuff. I'm not questioning that he died. I think there's some interference being ran to protect a protected community. There could be more people in on this. Why was there an old weird guy willing to take the fall? It raises questions. That there was a guy out there being a distraction makes it seem as if there's more to this, that more people were planning this. It wasn't just one guy came up with the idea by himself. If I can get it to 8 mask shards, that'd be so beast. That was a boss fight place, right? Yeah. Now we've got the voice up here is Mark Hamill's Joker, actually. The was it Seamstress? I think I was doing Mark Hamill's Joker. Best to bench at her, okay. Let's see if I can dust off that impression. See if she has anything new to say. Act 2 stuff.
Oh, stray one, do tell, how goes the journey?
I have ventured high, seen the Citadel and its state. That place is long lost, generations lost, a gilded tomb drowned in silk dregs. For its minions so compelled in my capture, I now see clearly the source of their unity and their strange strength. They are husks bound tight by the one who waits at its crest. Ah, look at you. See right through to the truth of it. Yeah. Oh, close. Even... Man, I'm kind of going in and out of stuff there. Closer than I'd dare to dig. But you're clearly the one countenance of to be copying such heady stuff. Now, best you be heading. You're clearly planning to stir up some serious trouble. I don't want to be close when it kicks off. Okay, fine. Okay, what do we got? And now to the right and then up some, huh? You know, if you kill things too quickly, you're not going to get much silk out of them, are you? Because the silk generates for how many blows, not really the damage done. Nope, right over just a little. How tight is Chakra's Bugacy? Oh my god, let's not go there. Chakra is... I thought that was a man singing, so I have been doing Matthew McConaughey. Oof. Maybe I should have looked around a little first. Why did she fall out of that? Like, what is wrong with my buttons? I think I have to really hit my A button hard to keep it. Holy jeez! You don't think it was a live video? Well, there sure was a lot of witnesses. shards. Did Kelly Preston do a nude role that you missed? I mean, look, you can't get Mischief on I don't think you can get Mischief on Blu-ray, DVD, or streaming. But people would say that's the one. But I think she probably looks better in Secret Admirer. And that movie is 40 years old now. Probably timely to do some kind of talk on it. It's not exactly particularly good. It's a pretty by the numbers teen sex comedy type thing. But they actually had the people cast as the parents kind of surprise you. I think we got D. Wallace Stone in there and oh god, the guy from Tremors that's not Kevin Bacon. Am I just going down? It looks almost like it's repeating. Float down. It would be real funny if some Black Lives Matter people get to heaven and then they look around for George Floyd, right? How down can I go? Boss fight? You've led me to a boss fight. And I don't even have my magma shit. Well, it's an arena fight at least. I guess I could claw line some of these. Ran that just in time. Yeah, it blows her skirt up. She was naked for a bit in the slab, I'll have you know. Oh, you know what? Yeah, the Thread Storm would have been good. The counterattack thing doesn't work so well, honestly. And the Magma Bell. Right? That makes short work of it. Counterattack's not really working for me, guys. I kind of like Thread Storm. Good thinking. That's what you get for not looking up stuff online before you go to things, Vaughn. The game was designed for you to constantly be looking at video guides and IGN's tutorials. You're not supposed to play the game blind. Who would do that? Oh, that kind of looks like a park bench that I could get. Went past. Hornet. Kelly Preston does some full frontal in Mischief. Yeah, I don't think you can watch that movie. Like, there are movies that they just... okay, there are some worthy movies we could get a 4K release of, but we just aren't. The first movie with Seth Green, and the debut of Seth Green and Jack Black. Airborne. You cannot get that. You might be able to get a DVD. People are paying a ton of money for a VHS. Why we can't get one of these boutiques to do a 4K or a Blu-ray? I don't know. Somebody like Vinegar Syndrome would love to charge you $65 for that. And that's part of the problem with the physical media. They want so much money. And if you don't buy it immediately, the stuff gets more expensive. My Ninja Scroll Blu-ray is like $1,000 because I got one of the super rare steelbooks that they I don't know, maybe a boat got sunk by Houthis or something. Houthis, whatever they're called. This helps here, the claw line. Seth Green's been 17 years old for like 35 years, man. It's kind of weird. If you haven't seen Airborne, that was really popular back on like HBO, even basic cable. Back in the day, man. I mean, I just recall much about it in a way that... Dick! Blu-ray, anime Blu-rays are insane. I have some, there's some I missed out on, like Patlabar, I don't know how you pronounce it, Patrol Labor. They want insane money for that. And it's like, well, just put, look, I wouldn't mind if you had Blu-ray quality on a streaming platform, but you can't. Now, I was told by one of the viewers here, he's not here right now, but one of my regulars, channel member, said I need to get Vampire Princess Miyu. It was supposed to come out in July. Now it's still being delayed. I don't see any information on the pre-order. So it's like I don't even know if I can get it. Then look, if anyone has Peacock, I'm asking, if anyone has Peacock, can you tell me if the quality, because I saw that Vampire Princess Miyu, I think it's an OVA collection from like 87 or 88. It's on Peacock. If the quality's any good, if the quality's Blu-ray quality, I'll sign up for Peacock and watch it. If I sign up for Peacock and find out the quality's ass, I'm not going to be happy. I just left Crunchyroll and I was thinking about getting Peacock. It's not worth it having all these streaming services at once. When you're also playing Silksong, you just don't have time to watch all that stuff. I am going to have a video possibly this week on Freerun. No real promises on videos coming this week because there's a lot of stuff I've yet to shoot that I still need to do stuff on. I do have a new members only video that is Legend of the Overfiend. That I cannot, I don't think I can possibly present that to the public on YouTube. It has to remain 18 plus. It's pretty aggressive. How? Okay. Oh, let's heal here. Where's my... I swear I'm hitting the button. Is left bumper nothing? RB. I was hitting that too. Still don't care about white anime elf hag. I don't know how to spell. I think we're talking about the same thing, Free Ren. I am going to rip Free Ren a new asshole so wide You think... I mean, if you think I made people angry about Silksong, wait until you see what I'm writing up about this broad. Free rent... I didn't... Oh, you didn't watch the whole thing. I watched 10 episodes. That was enough to realize I don't have time for this crap. Instead of just actually fighting anything, they just... Oh, hey, why don't we just load the whole episode up with flashbacks for why she's fighting her? Like, okay, whatever. I know I ran past it. What's that guy do? Oh my god. Okay. Go right? Why? I don't think I go right. Is there a door? Sabrina Voight. Does she sing? I've heard a few of her songs. She talks. Wait a minute. It's a Weaver thing. I don't think Sabrina Carpenter sings. Prove me wrong. Sabrina Carpenter, J.J. Abrams, Demon Spawn, whatever the other people are called, none of them sing. Weaving... Is this another crest? Silk Speed anklets. Experimental anklets of Weaver make. Draws upon the wearer's own silk to increase sprinting speed. Okay. She's already oh, Jesus. I thought maybe she was using them already. They're not equipped already? Okay, for the hell of it, we turn off the compass and we... Yeah, that's pretty fast. Vaughn, you can't complain about the run back now. Look how fast you are. I don't know if that's useful, to be real with you. What the hell? J.J. Abrams Demon Spawn. Gracie Abrams. She is not bad looking, but I've tried to give some of her songs a chance, and it is just talking. I'm talking about my bread. Like, Taylor Swift has done something here where she's convinced these girls they don't need to sing. You just kind of talk about your breakup and boys are bad. I don't know. Like, hey, look how super crazy cute I am. Guys cheat on me also. Aren't I relatable? Like, that's kind of what we're doing with music now. White people music is about as bad as black people music today. It's just so damn awful. And look, I do still need to write. I need to finish writing and shooting my K-pop Demon Hunters review. I liked it, but I'm not convinced that there's actual music in it. It's the K-pop stuff is not outside of the boy band girl group realm where it's like a very manufactured thing happening. If that makes any sense. I'm not so sure sticking on the walls is helping me much here. Put him in the hole. That's the way to beat him, man. You push him under. That's bad. How much further is it? Is it a race to the top? Okay, that I can maybe manage. So I thought, shit me! Do I have to do the rumble again? Do I have to do the arena? Which Gen Z artist has the number name? Is Lord Gen Z or not? Probably not. That's pretty dumb. I'll give Lord this. She does have some catchy songs. There seems to be some singing there, so I'm not like against Lord. I'm not an anti-Lordite. Totally, but you didn't die during the climb, so I guess we'll never know. Oh shit. I can't believe I did die during the climb. I'm probably locked out of it. It'd be the most Team Cherry thing to lock me out of that. Yep, it's acting like it never happened. It's acting like I gotta do this shit again. Gracie Abrams. Gracie, you know who my dad is, Abrams. That's what they give her that nickname, Atticus. Well, we found my shade, my cocoon. The Weekend Kid, I don't know who Kid Leroy is. You beat Silksong, congrats. Let's see the achievement, so we know you're not lying. Yep, still took damage hitting that guy, that's great. Any of that shit making contact? Can't stick to the... Hornet's not made of void, so she doesn't have a shade, huh? I can't believe this door doesn't stay open for me. Here, we can heal going in. Want to just build up some extra healing powers here. Is the jump inconsistent enough? Gonna have to change the name of this stream to The Last Mask. How about that? I don't know if I'm going to be running around collecting any more mask shards after this. Help. The Weeknd has some decent stuff, but speaking of, in that ilk, what the hell happened to Bruno Mars? He was like the biggest thing and he just fell off as soon as people realized he was kind of lifting some tunes, right? You would be amazed how much hip-hop is just stealing from blind men. Steal from Ray Charles. Steal from the other blind guy. You know what I'm talking about. That's most of hip-hop. You get a lot of one-hit wonders out of just stealing from Ray Charles and, oh god, the other guy. Like, I just realized how much Wild Wild West is a ripoff of You know who I'm talking about, the blind guy. God, what is his name? Other blind guy. He's still alive. Blind, dreads, really bad hair. Of course. I have one hit. What the shit? There's even guys left. I don't know why I'm thinking Eddie Griffin. The guy's name's not Eddie Griffin. Blind guy. They wheel him out for American Idol every once in a while to be a judge. Shit. And I swear, every other American Idol song is a song by him. Black dude. Stevie Wonder. God's sake, yeah. Man, there's so much hip-hop that is just lifting Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles music. It'd blow your mind. Make the jump. If it's too hard to get the cog fly at the Citadel. Stevie Wonder. Yeah, what do you mean cogfly at the Citadel? If it's too hard, maybe. I don't know if I got that piece. I've gotten 2 pieces of the 3. Wherever it is. I think I have 2 pieces here. Cog heart. Got a lot of memory lockets. I need to get some more crests, fill those up, and maybe that gal will give me the thing that gives you the extra blue off to the side. You know? Like, okay, Wild Wild West is such a straight up ripoff of a lesser known Stevie Wonder song. That's the trick. You can just steal a lesser known Stevie Wonder song and totally get away with it. I had no idea until he died that Coolio stole from him. Honestly, Gangsta's Paradise is the better of the 2 songs. It's kind of like the better, more modern produced up version. Hell, let's grab that. You know what? Maybe I should have left that for the climb. When I do the climb, I need to go to the left to avoid that fly bugger. Stevie Wonder's alive, right? I think I would have heard if he had died. If I could push these guys down. All right, I've got more hits. Let's do this. Oh, you only have one choice left. And then it resets. You didn't die on the climb up. Okay, well, it's giving me a few different checkpoints. It's being a little generous. A little generous for a Team Cherry game. I didn't know we were going to keep going here. Am I good? All right, we're gonna ride this. Mask shard. Shit me. There might be one more mask you can complete, but I feel like I'm pretty masked up. You're like Legolas climbing up the falling stairs. I haven't watched those movies. I've watched the Lord of the Rings shit once, and that was enough for me, to be real. I don't remember him going up. I remember the characters being pretty much immortal and able to fight an endless amount of orcs, and we tried to act like there was still drama. It's like, if you're not part of the Fellowship, Sean Bean aside, you really shouldn't even be in this fight. These guys can handle it on their own. There's no limit to Merlin's, Gandalf's magic. You know, who gives a shit? Go back to Wisp Thicket. What was over there? Can't remember. You want me to fight the hard boss now? The boss guy at Wisp Thicket? This stream. I don't know. I kind of thought I was in like take a break mode there. No. Okay, not the boss. We'll go back to Wisp Thicket. I don't see anything there. So let's see. Greymore. I don't see another way I could do that. Man, I wonder if I need to I need a crest badly so that I can with another crest well, why was I not going in? With another crest I could probably use enough of these memory lockets to visit Ava and get the blue thing off to the side. Go where you see 2 firebird cages and break the wall on the left of the left side of the bench. J.R. Tolkien plot armor extra. I can't take the word of anybody's taste who likes the Lord of the Rings stuff. I mean, like we complain about plot armor now, but it's only because we didn't really have the concept and the arguing on social media in 2001 to 2003 to complain about the Lord of the Rings stuff. All right, I'm gotta head left here and then up some. That was not a bad boss right there. I think it's this next. Here we go. Okay, so Greymore. Greymore, go to where you see the firebird cages and break the wall on the left side of the bench. Okay. I'm doing whatever Squid's saying, kind of. We're not doing the melody. We did get an extra mask. So progress is being made. Would Zoomers have patience for Lord of the Rings? Nope. Belhart is faster to get to Wisp Thicket. Really? Is it? I mean, once you beat the boss, I guess that probably opens up a way to drop down from Belhart. I'm not seeing it. fact, what do I do here? Go up-ish. It was more of a left thing, wasn't it? Oh, man, I don't know if we can have long ass movies. They're trying to realize the people's impatience now, and you know, watching the movie at home, you can pause whenever you want, all that kind of stuff, right? I think this is the one. Yeah. Pretty generous to not kill me on that backswing. Now to try to remember what this... Oh yeah, not here. Shit. Right more than left. Tried to read the first book years ago, quit a quarter way through. So many tangents and extraneous detail. That's what the nerds like. The nerds are into that extra detail, that world building. Let's head out this way and go up. It is this way, right? Okay, what am I doing wrong? I don't think I took this route last time, but we're doing it anyway. With the double jump. Okay, here we go. Yep, I'm pathetic. Did Tolkien ever think anything he didn't write down? Did he ever think anything he... So all of his thoughts, huh? Just end up in it? All right, you said wall left of the thing. Left of the bench. Very confused. Bench is on the right. Why? It's doing that thing again where the map doesn't really want to work. But Vaughn, that's a simple patch. They can just patch that. It's not a big deal. You shouldn't blame the game for it. Bench first, and you said hit the wall to the left. Go to where you see the 2 Firebird cages and break the wall on the top left, on the left of the bench. Okay. Gave Peter Jackson shit for not being able to edit, but Tolkien, oh yeah. True. Never bothered with Rings of Power. I've only heard bad things. Oh, look at those moves, boys. Look at those sweet moves. All right, so here's the 2 cages. Climb up. And break the wall on the top left. Left of the bench. Oh, like this. Okay. Oh, man. What a crawling enemy here that can kill me. A lot of shard. Craft metal. Break the wall, don't leave. I think I already broke the wall you're talking about, on the left. Yeah, it's so much easier in a Castlevania game to see the cracks, because everything's just rock, you know, here. Okay. Trap. There's a guy. Underworks. Is this where you want me to go? Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. There was also a spot below, it looked like. How do we make good satire in a world where everything has... just things that are real feel like a joke. Like, I saw this part of this trailer starting of Timothy Chalamet as a ping pong master or something. It looks like they're going to make his love interest Bobby Hill's daughter. That girl, Adlon, with all the piercings. She was the kind of the lead in the latest Hellraiser. You want me to go left or down in that area still? Because it kind of looked like there was something to do down here. Maybe. I'm waiting for Squid to give me the directions there. Go to Underworks or do this puzzle first so you can do the carrier mission for the food mission. Okay. This puzzle. That's what I'm curious about. What do you mean by this puzzle? Maybe... Okay, there wasn't really anything here, but it's a death trap. Good. Hit him with that Wren. I'm not sure this is a puzzle. Oh shit. I wasn't standing. Okay, well, bench. Why can't the map go to where you are? Oh, that looked good. All right, now I have to head up that, right? Oh, I'm losing one of my lights, guys. As well as my watch. Watch had 4% left. All right, we're going to try to wrap this up pretty soon here. I'm going to do this puzzle, okay? My poker face. Lady, I will attest to this. The entire point of Telephone was Lady Gaga proving that she can sing better than Beyonce. Beyonce doesn't realize it. I will give Lady Gaga that. Is she a particularly good actress? Not really. Is she strange looking? She seems to be aware of that. Is she kind of just ripping off Madonna? Kind of. But she's not like terrible at singing. That's what I wanted right there. Yeah, just slide down and hit me on purpose. It's not enough to heal, is it? Okay, maybe I can get that guy to come back out so I can heal here. No, not tomorrow, Puffin. Tuesday is Alien Earth series, I hope, finale. Episode 8. I gotta make fun of it. If you guys have got to go over to that nerderotic place. They're stealing so much of my commentary on the Alien Earth, and they're presenting it to their bigger audience and making it sound like they came up with the jokes, that they had the observations and shit. And but I mean, it doesn't matter if I put the video out first and then they take it, right? And they bring up the second screen. What did they bring up last time? I mean, they even mentioned Weekend at Bernie's a little after they were talking about it, and other things like just shit. I'm trying to remember. There were some very specific things to my latest video I think they brought in. Bruno, he thought he was the new MJ. Maybe he didn't have the dance moves. Maybe the dance moves are what really makes one the next MJ, right? Oh, this is closed. All right, there's 3 of these. Oh, Lord. My... I'm hitting the claw line. All right, I'm hoping up. freedom?
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Oh shit. I don't even want to rescue this bitch if he's... If it's... Oh my god. Is that it? Whoa, shite. Okay, hold on. This guy's hiding in foreground. What was the first game that really gave you foreground effects? I know Terminator on the Sega CD really leaned into it. I'm sure Earthworm Jim had something. Alright, that allows you to climb up instead of going through hell again. Hope that doesn't come crashing on me. Everything is death. So this I may have been through before. Oh no. Bench and in the stream. Is there a bench here? Or do you mean top right? What about down below on the right? Like if I go to the right and then I look down a little, maybe there'll be something. Jumping around an anime world fighting dust mites. Essentially, yeah. How is there not a Hollow Knight anime on Netflix, right? How have they overlooked that opportunity? So, how do I go down? That's what she said. I mean, I could go... I would kind of be interested in going to that unexplored spot. Oh, shit. I could bench here. I could take this tram to a bench, but I'd like to explore that underside of the underworks. This spot right here. And by the way, that's craft metal, I know. Did you unlock the Songclave? Unlock Songclave at the Citadel. Yes, I did. We could go there. Could you tell me what's over here, by the way? I kind of want to mark that as a point of interest, I guess. I don't know if I have a great way to go out there to look. I have to try to find the way to go down and out. It's a little convoluted. Did you get the key at Songclave? I think I did. Slab keys? I thought I had a key. We can go look. Inspiration from this game is probably some zoomer airing out some old moths. Moth-eaten clothes from Grandma's attic. Could be. Here, we can go check Songclave. Sure thought I bought the stuff from the guy. Anything happen on Monday Night Football? Look at all these guys gathering. Juliana, what was I doing for the voice for that guy? Was this like Jean-Claude Van Damme? I don't even remember anymore. My throat's sore.
Stop and share some of your rosaries before you go scurrying off again, dear one. I'm sure to have something that's to your liking.
I'm just doing whatever voice now. Spool extender rosary. Next stream, get the cog fly. You don't need cog heart, only craft metal. So where do I go to get that? What'd you think? And then I could try to do the food quest maybe? Or are we too far out for food quest? I don't know. I'm a weaver descent. I'm a spider. I have 4 legs. I mean, spiders don't have to have 8 legs. They can lose legs, right? It's just weird that you always see them with 8. Head left. Who's singing over here? I thought I've been this way. Honestly, I don't need that marker there anymore because that's a... there was something here I wasn't able to reach yet. Somebody said I needed some other abilities, even after I had the double jump, that I couldn't make use of this. So that is probably worth exploring. This spot I'm a little curious, but it's probably going to be like Faded Rosary, you know, something frayed rosary. Some crusty old eccentric hermit is beckoning. Yeah, I'm hearing some weird voice. There's something up above that I don't think I can reach. I think not even here. It's like left, and it's unreachable, or it's locked or something. Well, hold on. Let me show you. I think it's locked off. Let's go down real quick and lose them. This. That probably is the exit for the last melody. Probably. Was the Rising Lava and Bugs really a boss fight? It wasn't. There's a lot of arena fights in this where you get locked in a room and you have to fight some bugs. Not necessarily a boss, but just a series of bugs. But we did take down 2 bosses tonight, so it's not a total failure. Got a whole new mask. Doing pretty good on the mask front. Could go now left over here. This is the last melody. If I head over to this bench, go to the bench on the far left. You want me to just end there and we'll do last melody next, I guess? Or what are you saying? I'm going to head over that way. These guys take your silk. Probably a good farming spot, really, from the bench. Then you claw line up there. So is this where you want me to kind of wrap things up? Ah, man. Look, just looking at the map for a sec. Maybe do the food thing before the last melody. I guess I'm gonna have to retitle this stream as the last mask, right? Tell when's the next stream. Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Tuesday is Alien Earth Day. I have to watch that. It comes out at 7 my time, 7 Central. And then I have to immediately put a video out, shoot, write, edit, upload a video, hopefully have that up before midnight. And then the big channels get to rip off my video. And everybody will think they're a genius. So that takes up too much of Tuesday night. Ergo, Wednesday is the next Silksonging. But we'll save at this bench. Hell, there's another spot over here that I really couldn't go up. Maybe I could go up. I was looking at it. I think you dropped down from... I don't know. Maybe I ran past. But yeah, we'll just stop at this bench here. Get Cogfly next stream. I'll screenshot that and try to remember. So next stream's called Cogfly. Okay. Well, guys, I think I really disappointed Revy. Atticus is doing Atticus things. Squid gave a lot of help and guidance tonight. Hornet's favorite destination, the Ren Fair. Man, I remember a time when you probably would have got made fun of so hard for going to a Ren Fest. And now I just don't even know if anyone cares about making fun of people. I just don't even know. Hell, I'm going to drown my sorrows in some Red Bull. If you made it this far, wait until marriage counseling. Not much else I can say there. Throat's getting a little sore. Ricola. Wish those came into my life sooner. Should have known better. You want Silksong to be like Cuphead? In the sense that it gets an anime on an animated program of some kind on Netflix. It seems like they're leaving money on the table. Speaking of money on the table, we're doing a little extra innings thing here. As money on the table goes, I see this quote come out from about a week ago from the COO, Chief Financial Officer. What do you know? His name's Shapiro of TKO. And he's talking about how Vince was trying to pander to he was marketing to a family crowd. He was leaving a lot of money on the table, not fully optimizing pricing for live events. So now WWE pricing live events, it's like, hey, why should WrestleMania be cheaper than the Super Bowl? We can charge Super Bowl prices for WrestleMania. Why don't we just go ahead and do that? And if you look at the crowd at any of the sporting events anymore, you do not see families at NFL games. You do not see families at NBA games. You might see families at baseball games. They have a hard time filling up the bleachers. You're soon not going to see kids at WrestleMania, and people will age out of giving a shit. In the long term, it's not a good idea to market something to a smaller niche when it's niche enough, really. Just everything is... yeah, we're all here for that signature wink. Yep. Hey man, if this had some co-op in it, there could be some ways to co-op this. I don't see you guys I'm not saying couch co-op, online co-op. Why would your buddy have to be in the same place on the map as you? Right? You don't have to share a room. You can be in a different room, whatever, doing your own thing. And then you can come together and fight the bosses together. I think you could have enough fun doing co-op with this to get people through some of the harder sections, to make it fun. Imagine the streaming possibilities, right? Silksong DLC co-op. Wow, it's such a great idea. Team Cherry's so brilliant. I'm sure an upset streamer didn't come up with the idea, right? But yeah, that's where we are, is how can we wring the most money out of people as possible? That and chase that short-term incentive we have to please the shareholders because the customer isn't right anymore. The shareholder's right. God, costumes for the next DLC. Is Hornet's look a little too iconic to get costumed? I don't know. If, and the way DLC goes these days, Silksong / Overwatch. You got to, Tracer has to look like Hornet. Widowmaker has to look like some kind of freaky bug, right? I hope, God's sake, I hope we're nearing the end of this. It doesn't have a narrative. It has, I shouldn't leave these bugs here. I have to go to the Citadel. That's your story. Why am I doing this? Gather the 3 melodies. I had 2 melodies before I realized I was gathering 3 melodies. I thought those were somewhat optional abilities I would work my way towards eventually. Silksong.